Welcome back to the best Android apps of July 2019. This time around I have 1 wallpaper app, 6 apps, and 4 games. Drop a thumbs up if you want to see more awesome apps in the future, and without any further ado, let's jump right in. Wallpaper is the wallpaper app for this month. All of its walls are from unsplash.com, and even though I rarely review these types of apps since there are so many similar ones out there, I really found this one to be unique. The interface is gorgeous with satisfying animations. There are a ton of settings you can customize around with. It categorizes all of the pictures really well in the collection tab. It supports mosaic, and each thumbnail preview has an orientation icon to show you if the image is in landscape for scrollable wallpapers or can only be set as portrait. When tapping on a picture, it provides a ton of information including the camera settings, number of downloads, etc. And when you tap on the paint roller icon, it will allow you to edit the picture before you set it. Or you can download the image by tapping the download icon. Since all these walls are from Unsplash, there are over 200,000 walls to discover, and there are a ton more features that I didn't even mention since this app is so feature packed, so definitely give it a try. The first app is called Face Pause, and it has one set goal: to stop any game or video when you're not looking at the screen. It uses your front-facing camera to detect if you're staring at the display, and when you look away or your camera isn't facing you, everything gets paused. It works perfectly with YouTube, Instagram videos or stories, any game you're playing, and more. Within the settings, you can do a ton of things such as customize the standby screen, use the rear camera for face detection, which I'm not sure why you would do that, specify how often the camera should check if you have turned away, and more. Just keep in mind that this can impact your battery life, and it's not very convenient for a pop-up selfie camera like on the OnePlus 7 Pro. Looking for a simple, fast, and light-based browser? Check out Firefox Preview by Mozilla. It's got all of your basic browser settings, it can block tracking scripts by default, and apparently it's twice as fast as the original Firefox browser on the Play Store. I also love that the address bar is at the bottom for more comfortable use with one hand. I can transform any article or page into a simple piece with just the text and images and links. Plus I can customize the appearance, and a unique feature that this browser has is called Collections, which lets you save multiple websites into different packages so you can open them quickly when you first open the app. For example, I have collections for multiple Android websites, popular news sources, and websites that I follow just for fun. Sure, it's not a Google Chrome replacement, but it provides a better and more modern browsing experience when compared to Mozilla's other light browser called Firefox Focus. For those who love listening to music and want to discover the latest and greatest, check out Spotytube. Music is all over the place. Every music platform including Spotify, Billboard, YouTube, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and more have their own charts, curated based on their own users' platform data. Spotytube combines all these charts to create the ultimate music chart so you can honestly know what are the most popular songs to date. You can also see the top charts of each country, by the year, and the top songs of each artist. It also lets you play each song since it searches for it on YouTube, and it imports every Spotify playlist, which you can find in the genre section or on the main page. So if you're looking to discover new music for free, check out Spotytube. A new launcher has joined the game, and this one is called Shade Launcher. It's by the same developer who created the famous Rootless launcher, and even though it has a similar pixel launcher feel, it comes with a few unique features and a few unique options for customization that other launcher competitors don't have. For example, in the app drawer, the top section doesn't have your most used or recently used apps. Instead, it includes categories so you can quickly find certain types of apps. Another unique feature is that the search widget isn't just limited to Google Search. You can also change it to search via Google Chrome, the Kiwi browser, Yelp, or any other search widget from a third-party app. There's also a ton of set themes that you can choose from. Two of my favorites are Midnight and Sunrise. Lastly, the at-a-glance widget also displays the latest notification that you've received. However, one of the most exciting features is that this launcher includes plugins that you can manually install from the internet. The only plugin as of right now is for the Discover panel. I'll drop a link down below if you want to download it. But in the future, other developers can create their own plugins to work with this launcher, since it will be an open source plugin system. So even though this launcher isn't as feature packed as some of the older launchers out there, such as Launcher 2, it still has a lot of potential, so I keep my eye on this one. If you're a person who uses Uber or Lyft to get around, then you should use Anyride to compare their prices for any future trips so you can save money. You can choose your destination, and then you can see the exact fare options from both Uber and Lyft. From there, you can request a ride within the app, so you don't even need to open Lyft or Uber to see what's going on. And the prices shown are exactly the same as in Uber or Lyft. There are no strings attached, so next time use it when you're at the club and you need a ride back. Crono, or Chrono, is another excellent way to sync your phone across your desktop. With a simple Google Chrome plugin, it'll mirror your mobile notifications, and you can manage these notifications from your desktop, such as clearing them, replying to text, or dismissing phone calls. On top of that, you can sync the clipboard, ring your phone if you can't find it, and send a file that is below 25 megabytes in size. The app is completely free with no in-app purchases or ads, so download it right away. Now before I move on to even more awesome apps, I wanted to give a huge shout out to UPSI for sponsoring this video. For those of you who are in the US, when purchasing a smartphone, laptop, TV, camera, or any other electronic device, I highly recommend you purchase the warranty off UPSI's website because their prices are up to 70% lower than other retailers. Trust me, their prices are extremely cheap and they're completely transparent on what is being covered before you even buy it. And let's say you already purchased a device without a warranty. Well, for a smartphone, as long as the purchase is less than 45 days old, UPSI will still cover the device, unlike other retailers which will pressure you to buy the warranty on the spot. Even better, 60 days for any other tech that isn't a smartphone. Now let's say you purchase the warranty and you need to get your phone fixed. No problem, since UPSI stores your receipt and device info, making a claim is really easy and stress-free. And you can make a claim 24/7, 365 by talking to a real person and not a machine. Use code HowToMen for 10% off your first purchase, and I'll drop a link down below if you're interested. Anyways, the first game that I wanted to show off is called Blue. It's a sequel to the other popular color puzzle games called Black, Red, and Yellow. The goal behind each level is simple. Just make the entire screen blue. Each level is unique, so you have to think outside the box, and there are 50 levels to complete. Seems like a simple task, but after a dozen or more levels, it starts to get really difficult, so if you're up for a challenge, give it a try. Gravity Box is a simple and minimalist physics game where your objective is to get a small square from point A to point B. To move the square, you tap on the screen and the box will shoot out circles. Depending on where the projectiles will land, the box will move in the opposite direction. So if you want to move to the right, you have to tap on the left side, and if you're going to move to the left, you have to tap on the right side. The controls take time to get used to, but it's a really awesome game to test your accuracy, reverse thinking, and reactions. Looking for a peaceful game? Check out Fishing Life. In this game, you swim out to the sea and try to catch the biggest fish possible. Each fish you catch will give you money so you can upgrade your fishing line and boat, and once you get deep into the game, you'll be able to catch rare fish, sharks, and even big whales. Personally, I love the graphics and sound effects because they're incredibly soothing and beautiful, so if you're looking for a game that you'll probably end up playing in the long run, this is an excellent one. The last game on this list is called Ordia. It does cost $3.99 and I rarely show off paid games, but this one is actually worth it because it's so much fun. Basically, you have to navigate a blob. I think it's a blob, I don't know what that is. It looks like an eyeball, but you have to catapult the blob towards the next green circle until you reach the end of the stage. You also have to avoid monsters and certain plants because you'll lose immediately, and if you accidentally miss a green circle, you'll begin to fall until you luckily land on a green circle. The graphics are amazing and the gameplay is enjoyable and easy to get the hang of, so give it a shot. Anyways, that concludes the best Android apps of July 2019. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out UPSI if you need a warranty. Get subscribed with the notification bell turned on if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Kapow!